Okay, you've been asked to create a life history table with the data that you were given, which was age and fecundity, and the number alive at each age class. So we have age, which is symbolized as X. We've got 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, and 15, and the units on that were years. And then we were given the number alive at each age class. So that symbolizes n sub x. And we were given 612, 610, 562, 470, 421, and 147. And then you were giving the fecundity, which I'll put in our table in a moment. But the next thing that I actually want to put in is the survival rate. And the survival rate is symbolized as S sub x, and it is equal to the proportion of individuals of age x that survive to age x plus 1. So that formula would be the number that survived to x plus 1 divided by the population size at time x. So in this case, we're going to take 610, and we'll divide that by 612, and that will be equal to if we're not rounding 0.99, and then I'll round that one. Our next value would be 562 divided by 610. So I'll continue that. And then our last one for age class 15, we have 0 survivors for that next age class. So that is going to end up being 0. For our next column, we have survivorship. And I'm going to symbolize that with L sub x. And that's going to be equal to the proportion of individuals that survive from birth, so age 0 to age x. So that will be the current age class divided by the initial age class each time. So this first one is 612 divided by 612. The next one is 610 divided by 612, and so on. 562 divided by 612. So I'll do the math. So then in the table, I want to write fecundity, and those were given to you. So I just copied those down. And then we're going to do offspring per individual. And that's going to be symbolized by, it's basically a formula. We're going to do the survivorship and multiply that by the fecundity for that one. And so for this first one, we would have 1 times 0, 0.998 times 0, and so on. Then our last thing that we want for the age-weighted is the age-weighted fecundity. And that formula is Lx times Fx times x. Okay. And so I'll go ahead and do that math for you. Okay, so that finishes our life history table. And we'll pick up in the next video for our